The kettlebell snatch is an awesome exercise, and today we're going to work on the up phase, bringing the kettlebell up overhead. Hey, I'm Ryan Jankowitz. I'm the owner of RJ Kettlebell, and I'm a level 2 RKC, and it's my mission to help men and women get into great shape using kettlebells. So I come from a hardstyle kettlebell training background, so the information I'm going to share with you today reflects that background. So in the hardstyle world, we start the kettlebell snatch from the ground rather than doing a swing to get some momentum going. If we hike the bell back with enough force and power, that should give us the right amount of momentum to bring the bell overhead quickly. So we'll break down each part of this. As the bell is traveling up, we need to bend the elbow a little bit, not up in here like you're at a T-Rex, but we don't want the arm to be straight. We don't want a big arc. This is not a big swing, because if we have a big arc, shoulders going back this way, which is not going to feel comfortable. We want to think about the kettlebell traveling up and then falling down, so the force is going straight down into your feet rather than pulling the shoulder back. We also want to make sure the kettlebell is not slamming the forearm, so moving with speed is going to be very important, and also learning how or trusting yourself to open your hand and spear your hand through the handle of the kettlebell. When the hand is very relaxed, you're going to be able to move a lot faster as opposed to really gripping that handle very tightly. That's going to slow down the movement and possibly cause the kettlebell to smash your forearm. So let's start with the hike. With the hardstyle kettlebell snatch, when I hike the kettlebell back, I need to connect my forearm to my inner thigh, like so, because it's my thighs, my glutes, hamstrings, quads, that are going to drive the movement, and then it's my arm guiding the kettlebell to the overhead finished position. So it's got to be a very powerful hike, and you need to get the handle of the kettlebell above your knees here. So we should not be drooping down here. So we've got to connect the forearm to the thigh, the upper arm to the rib cage, and it's the torso and the hips that will send the kettlebell up overhead. So let me show you what it looks like. So a nice strong hike. The hips are doing most of the work there. And on each backswing, when I drop the kettlebell, I'm still connecting to my inner thigh and to my rib cage here. Again, letting my torso do the work, my arm guiding the kettlebell to the finish. Now we want to make sure the kettlebell is like floating around your forehead or somewhere around your head. So again, it comes from the hips, moving explosively, and by bending the elbow a little bit. So if you're having trouble feeling the kettlebell floating and then finishing with a crisp punch through the handle, a really simple drill you can do is what I call a high float. Try and get the kettlebell to float around here. Once you can do that, then you're ready to punch your hand through the handle. Alright, so a couple important things to remember. You have to have a strong hike if you're doing the hardstyle snatch. You got to bend the elbow a little bit, get the kettlebell to float, and you need to quickly punch your hand through the handle so that your hand and forearm meet the kettlebell before it smashes your forearm. If you have any more questions about kettlebell training, please send me a message. Stay strong.